guys, Angus here, bringing another Airsoft video today. Today, as you can see, we're out on the range, a little windy, as you can already tell by the wind buffeting the camera, but we're going to go ahead do a shooting test anyway. Today we're going to be doing a shooting test of the CYMA CM.050, fully licensed by Cybergun with trademarks from Kalashnikov on here. If you're interested in buying either just a CYMA CM.050 or the Cybergun licensed version, there's links down below in the description to Airsoft Station where you can purchase them for either $190 or $230. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the shooting test of this gun. Inside our magazine right now, we just have some TSD .2s. Only got a small amount of them, so once you run into those, we're going to go ahead and switch over to some TSD Tactical .25 grams. Up top, we got a 9.6 thick type battery. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this shooting test of the CYMA. Right, so we're going to go ahead and jump right over 50 feet, switch directly to 80 feet, considering I've handled this gun for over a year. I have no doubt it can hit a target at 50 feet. So let's go ahead and try 80 feet. First up, semi-automatic. Semi-automatic, no trouble. Let's go to full. Let me wind the magazine a little bit. As you can see, 80 feet, absolutely no trouble hitting this target. This gun does have quite a long barrel on it, quite a bit of range on it. Let's move back to about 110 feet. All right, so we're back at 110 feet. Let's see if this AK can hit the 110-foot target semi-automatic. Alright, so as you can see, semi-automatic, we're getting a few hits, and as you can see, those couple BBs are actually just curving right off to the right. That's just because we are using .2s at 110 feet, because I haven't run out of them yet, and it is a little windy out here, as you can tell from the wind earlier. So let's go ahead, do full auto on the target. So as you can see, at about 110 feet, you should have no trouble hitting a human-sized target at 110 feet. You might notice a couple of them started to curve up again because of the wind, and I might need to tweak this hop up a little bit for the farther distance test. But human-sized target compared to this small little thing that's smaller than a crouching man, you could definitely hit a human-sized target at 110 feet. Let's move back to 135, which is going to be our final distance. All right, so we're back at the farthest distance, 135 feet. Let's see what we can do with CYMA CM.050 at 135 feet semi-automatic. Alright, so I'm going to quit shooting on semi-automatic and go to full. As you can see, the BBs, we did have a couple hits, but there were some curving off to the right, to the left, dropping in front of it, or curving over, and that's because of the wind, guys. I'm not going to say right now, this gun is extremely accurate. Please don't judge it based on these farther distances on the shooting test, considering, as you can tell right now by the wind coming at us, it's very windy out here, a storm's rolling in, and please don't judge the gun just based on these couple shots that are missing due to the wind. This is a very accurate gun with a very nice hop-up unit. Full auto. As you can see, full auto at 135 feet, you'll have no trouble hitting a human-sized target if you can hit that small target as many times as I just did. Let's go to the final conclusion of the shooting test. Now, this is a very, very accurate gun. As with basically all Airsoft AK47s, you're getting a very, very accurate AK here. It's got a really nice hop-up unit, really easy to move. All you have to do is slip your finger in, and it actually slides around. If you put it right in the middle, you have a really accurate gun, and that hop-up is perfectly adjusted. I only had to tweak it about once out there for the farther distances. Now, as I said, 50 feet, and of course you're going to be able to hit 50 feet. 80 feet, another easy hit. 110 feet, it even seemed, was an easy hit. You're getting a few shots on semi-automatic there. Quite a few. And then full auto, of course, you're going to be able to hit. If you can hit this small target set up behind me, of course you're going to be able to hit a human-sized target at 110 feet. Moving back to the farthest distance, 135 feet. we're seeing this gun is still very, very accurate. Semi-automatic, like I said, have actually 1, 2, 3 hits there, but again, the wind is really a big factor. Quite a few of them would come in and they would just curve right up as they hit the target due to the fact that the wind was coming down and the combat was putting a little bit of strain on the BB, spin on the BB, so it would curve a little bit and of course go a little bit farther. So semi-automatic, I'd say you could easily hit your target with semi-automatic, probably up to maybe 150, 160 feet. Full auto 135 feet, we're seeing still an accurate gun. It made up for the semi-automatic shots by hitting this target so much. So full auto on this gun, especially with the 9.6 in here, shooting around 850 rounds per minute, is definitely a devastator. You can probably hit a human-sized target at probably up to 170, 180 feet, maybe even up to 200 with this gun. If you wanted to go ahead and put a Type 4 in here, I think that'd be a great idea considering this gun, stock, and as old as it is, this is over a year old, is still shooting that good on this field. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up the shooting test of the CYMA CM.050. Links below in the description if you're interested in taking a look at it, purchasing it. This is very, very accurate AK47. You expect that with Airsoft AKs, but this gun's got a nice hop-up unit, great accuracy. I'm thinking about putting a Type 4 in this thing. Go ahead, upgrade a little bit, increase that range, and get even better accuracy of it. So, thanks for watching.